Fear is the path to the dark side.
The Long Island man who says he was just trying to protect his family, but he ended up in jail.
Police say he crossed the line by firing a high-powered AK-47 into his lawn. CBS 2's Pablo Guzman has more on the protection controversy.
Sunday night, George Greer says he had to use his rifle to stop what he thought was going to be an invasion of his Uniondale, Long Island home by a gang he thought might have been the vicious MS-13 as he was about to drive his cousin home.
I went around and went into the house, ran upstairs, told my wife, call the police. They're trying to attack.
Greer says the 5 men dared him to use the gun and that their shouts brought another larger group of gang members in front of his house.
He's, start threatening my family, my life. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. I'm going to kill your, your family, your babies, you're dead. So when he says that, 20 other guys come rushing around the corner. And so I fired 4 warning shots.
Greer was later arrested. John Lewis is George Greer's attorney.
What he's initially charged with, the D felony reckless endangerment, requires a depraved indifference to human life, creating a risk that somebody's going to die. Shooting into a lawn doesn't create a risk of anybody dying.
What is your emergency?
Burglars breaking into a house next door.
It's a routine call from a sleepy Texan suburb. Until this.
I've got a shotgun. Do you want me to stop them?
Nope, don't do that.
On the phone is 61-year-old Joe Horn. For 2 anxious minutes he waits and watches his neighbor's house. Then it gets too much.
They stole something. I'm going out the window. I'm sorry. I ain't letting them get away with this. They stole something. They got a bag of something. This ain't right, buddy.
You're going to get yourself shot if you go outside that house with the gun.
You want to make a bet?
Okay, stay in the house.
Miguel de Jesus and Diego Ortiz are by now outside on the
You hear the
street.
shotgun clicking, and I'm going.
Don't go outside.
Oh, you're dead. Get the law over here quick, man. Get one of them's in the front yard over there. He's down. The other one's run down the street. I had no choice. They came in the front yard with me, man. I had no choice.
He had killed both men.
The astonishing thing about this story is that although prosecutors are investigating, more than 2 weeks on, Joe Horn has been neither arrested nor charged. There are plenty here who think he should be locked away for murder, but there are plenty of others who believe he is simply a hero.
Joe is not a vigilante. He's not a Rambo.
They stole something. I'm going out the window. I'm sorry. I ain't letting them get away with this. They stole something. They got a bag of something. This ain't right, buddy.
You're going to get yourself shot if you go outside that house.
He is exactly the opposite of that. He's a nice, loving family man.
You want to make a bet?
Okay, stay in the house.
Diego Ortiz was also a family man. His widow doesn't believe Joe Horn's claim of self-defense.
You know, when he made the 911 call and the dispatcher kept telling him, don't go outside, I felt like he wanted to shoot them anyway.
You want to make a bet?
Okay, stay in the house. Okay, stay in the house. Okay, stay in the house. Okay, stay in the house.
Shotgun clicking, and I'm going.
Don't go outside.
Oh, you're dead. Get the law over here quick, man. Get one of them's in the front yard over there. He's down. The other one's run down the street. I had no choice. They came in the front yard with me, man. I had no choice.
He had killed both men.
You might think a person has the right to defend their home, but the law says physical force can only be used to stop physical force. Greer says he never saw anyone pull out a gun, so a court will have to decide whether he was right in firing his gun even into the ground.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.